So I want to take a few minutes to visit with you all about the Raymond James Client Access application. For most of you, you're already familiar with maybe how that works, maybe some of the features, but not all of the features you've utilized. And then also we'll finish the discussion off with there's an app for that. I've had several questions recently about, is there an application I can use on my Android or my iPhone for quick access to the client access, maybe just a quick abbreviated version, and there is an app for that. We'll talk about that. First, with your client access, there's been some additions, some valuable things, tools that they've added to it that maybe weren't there when you originally signed up. First of all, within that client access, where you access it on your desktop or your laptop through the online version, you can view all of your Raymond James accounts. So you can see your balances, your investments, returns, things like that. You can also aggregate all of your outside held accounts. So when we're helping you with your financial planning, of course we have all of your Raymond James accounts in that planning tool. But if you'll go in through your client access secured, you'll go in there and you'll pull up the provider of your 401ks or other investments you might hold at other firms. You can go in there, put your information in, and it will upload daily, overnight, into our planning system. So we have that information available and are viewing your plan in real time, even though you don't hold all those assets here. You can utilize the Vault feature. The Vault will allow you to store sensitive documents, again, encrypted safely, where maybe you want to upload your will or your trust or some other insurance information, and you can view it and we can view it. Again, a useful tool to have something backed up somewhere on an important document. You can access any of various documents, such as your statements, your tax reports, any of those type of reports. You can set and manage preferences for correspondence, statements, prospectuses. So, many of our clients, they like to get a paper statement every 3 months so they can kind of just do a quick check-in on where the account's at. They like to hold that paper in their hand, but maybe they don't like getting all of the legal prospectus disclosures, the annual reports, a paper every time they place a trade or we place a trade. You can set the preferences to receive how much or how little you want on paper and electronically via email, make your life simpler, reduce paper waste, etc. You can also, if we have a financial plan set up for you, you now have the ability to go on there and look at the very abbreviated version highlight of your financial plan. Click around, play with it. You can't make changes on there because that would just confuse us back here. But you're able to play with that, look at it, and of course you would just follow up with us with any questions that you had or changes that you wanted to make to your plan. So, all that being said, what about the app? Is there an app for that? Again, the answer is yes. On Android or Apple iPhone, you can find those in the store. And basically what it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to see a lot of these different features, but maybe not in as much detail as you're going to be able to see on the online format version. But again, very useful tool just to be able to click on the app, log in, and view quick highlights on your accounts. Couple things in mind with the app. First of all, you need to raise your right hand, take an oath that you vow that you will not check the app on a daily basis. That's not going to help your investment outcome or my mental stability. So it's a great tool. All jokes aside, it's not something that you're probably going to want to be checking every single day. It will drive you insane. It's a useful tool if we use it properly. A couple other things to keep in mind on the mobile access version of the app is, as we already said, it's going to allow you to have somewhat limited viewing of different features. But you do need to make sure you've done this process of setting up your online access through the online format before it's going to allow you to download the app and to sign in through the app. So this has to come first, then the app can come in after that. If you have any questions on this, I can answer them. If you want the right answer or the quick answer, it'd probably be best to ask Ramey, Taylor, Bailey, here at the office because they help clients with sign-on issues if they're having trouble logging in. If they're a new client, if you're a new client, you're trying to set it up, they've walked lots of people through that. So they're a great resource. They'll probably get you the right answer the first time quicker than I will. I'm always available, but they're probably the best resource on anything from the online access of the client access tool to the app.